Wait, Brian.
Yeah.
Me and Avery kind of have to go.
We're gonna wrap up soon, so just hang tight, okay?
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, me too.
Hang tight, guys. Hang tight. We're trying to get
Our
through
bodyguard's
this.
like waiting for us.
Just wait. Seeing an escort?
Yeah,
What?
because he likes to like throw in my
Your
face
what?
like.
Our bodyguard.
You guys have a bodyguard?
Yeah.
Is it actually your bodyguard?
Yeah.
How many followers do you
You
guys
pay
have?
him?
Like 20. No, I'm kidding. We
We
I don't
just made new accounts.
Yeah, we made new
so.
accounts.
Oh, okay. Well,
Bodyguard?
What?
well, if you guys,
How much
I'd
does
encourage
how
you
much
to
you
just
pay
stay
him?
for
Where
the
is
last 10, 15 minutes of the show.
waiting
Okay, guys, we're
I say aggravated sexually because it is very like, I don't know, it feels primal, and maybe that comes from past trauma as well. So I like feel that way a lot of times when it's very sex forward instead of relationship forward. But yeah, that's been my experience, especially after COVID, and from other women that I know as well who say they do like to go out and party or they like to hang out with friends. A lot of women, and this is coming from LA specifically just because that's where I'm living, won't even go out anymore. And the parties or underground raves or wherever you go, a lot of time the rule is women are free.
Look,
and
if you
all
guys
that.
want to fucking leave, then just get out. Go ahead. You guys can leave. Go. I don't need you guys making little fucking faces at each other the past hour. If you guys want to leave, it's totally fine. Just fucking go. She's had no time to talk. We've given you guys so much fucking attention the entire show. At least be respectful for the last 5 minutes while she's saying her piece. If you need to really fucking leave, your little fucking security guard needs to take you back to fucking LA. Kindly go. Go ahead.
Thank
Out you
Thank
go.
you for having us.
You can go too.
Me
You were
too?
out you go. Go ahead.
What'd I do?
You were making faces at her.
I
She's
just
trying to
smiled.
tell her story. I told you guys we have 5 minutes left of the show. You
I
can't
just
just
have to leave.
be polite and listen to her without oh my god, I can't believe we have another 5 minutes. Go ahead.
I know I'm trying to rush through.
I'm sorry, I
This
just
is
have to
probably
leave. It's
shaking.
already 11. That's
But
all.
I feel like also this is a long topic. Maybe it's for another episode for other people to talk about. But I feel like in LA specifically with the parties and stuff like
God
that,
damn,
dating
bro.
has been very like women are free for it to try and get women to come in.
Huh?
And a lot of my
What?
women friends don't even want to go
What?
out because there's been so much.
I don't know. Are they gone? Okay, what's
I'm
their
in-
fucking film? Go
like-
ahead, just let them go.
It's okay. No, it's okay. I think I got my point across. I feel like people who know what I'm talking about and feel what I'm talking about, and I feel like again that also is very influenced by this new bimbo culture.
What do you guys call that? Castling? What is it called?
No, I don't call it. I call that a
Frank
Sparta
Castle.
kick.
Oh, Sparta.
I call that a Sparta kick.
Sparta kick. I've been trying not to rage quit.
No, look. I mean,
Every time I leave early, it's considered a
I
rage
gave
quit.
those two there so many passes because like they were doing the little eye looks to each other that starting like 2-3 hours into the fucking show. I should have checked it earlier, but it finally just got to the point. Then she started coming in, and it's like, look, you guys haven't had much opportunity to speak during the show. I was trying to give you a couple minutes here at the end of the show. I was literally about to end the show within 5 minutes. But they just had to keep making their little fucking eyes to each other. It's just like fucking annoying. And it's like, look, I know these podcasts go long, but I'll just say, those two girls, that girl there, reached out to us to come be on the show. They requested to be on the show. And it's like, I know we have long podcasts. You've done your research. You know that we go long. And actually tonight,
This is early.
This was going to be
early.
this was going to be a relatively, if I wrapped up the show now, which I would have after that, what 5.5 hours I think we're at. That's compared at 5:50. That's a pretty short comparatively. We sometimes we'll go 7.5.
The last time we were here, it was
That was
7.5. It was
fucking
so
long.
long.
We left at like 12:35.
So
It was like one, yeah.
Was it one?
Yeah, it was like
It
one
was
in the
Most of the
morning.
ones I've been on
It was-
have been
it was
like
late.
7
Yeah.
we
hours.
got pizza.
it's like, look,
Did I
it's
get-
already.
We did get
I
pizza,
got
and we
pizza.
drank champagne.
We did drink some.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like, it's 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. What else you got
Taco
fucking going
Tuesday.
on? Like, give it another 5 minutes. Let these girls talk, and I'm gonna wrap up the show. But like, it's rude to be in my face, fucking eyeing each other, doing that eye shit that girls do.
I know this shit makes me so nervous.
It's not rude to you, really. It's rude to her because she was speaking.
Exactly.
Well, it was rude to her.
Yeah.
And
It's rude to everybody
Yeah.
here.
And
Yeah.
but they were doing it the whole show too. So like some people are going to try to paint it like just out of the blue, like they did
Fine,
one
yeah.
little thing, and I
Exploded.
I snapped.
Yeah.
No, bro, they were doing that the whole night. It was annoying, and I just fucking gave them passes and shit. I probably should have checked it, but whatever. Also, it's just like, yo, it's an opportunity to come be on the show. You can see, like, oh, people want to whine. Oh, I've got to sit there for a long time and have a conversation. It's like, bro, there's men who are fucking doing dangerous, dirty jobs day in, day out, fucking 9, 10 hours. Hold on. That are doing actually hard work, and you want to complain, oh, the show, I'm sitting in a penthouse apartment. It's so hard. Fucking
Well,
they do
sack up.
culture.
Sack up. These people are fucking entitled. They've
wanted
never
to
done a
ask her
hard
so
day of
much
work in their fucking life. And it's like, sack up.
They're young.
Thank you for
I'm
giving
like
me
the
this one
same
though. I
age as
actually
them.
really do appreciate it. I had a lot of people DM me after the last show and were like, "Why didn't you talk much? Why weren't you jumping in?" And blah blah blah. But there was a lot going on last show, and I feel like I don't like cutting people off, which is why I usually just sit and observe what's going on. But I do really appreciate that. Thank you.
Hold on, this guy, somebody in the chat is just saying, race to Jesus. It's not an opportunity to be on your show, and they don't get paid. Well, hold on. Let me ask you a question, sir. So I'm not making a comparison that I'm on this level, but if, for example, Joe Rogan, I'm not comparing myself to Joe Rogan, but just to articulate a point, if Joe Rogan invited me on his podcast, would that not be an opportunity? Would I request no, Joe Rogan, you have to pay me $500 to go on your podcast because I don't receive any promotional or exposure benefit from being on your podcast. I'm not arguing that I'm on that level. I'm absolutely not. But there's scales to this.
Yeah,
that doesn't
absolutely.
even matter. They do. So you have your chat is full of simps. They probably got a good amount of subscribers just from tonight. That's money in their pockets.
That and the exposure enough, even like with the fashion line I'm starting, and I do things on the side like tooth gems, nails, hair, all of that. I've been able to get clientele and more, status?
Yeah.
Something like that. Just from this podcast the last time I was on, and I barely said a word.
Even that
like
Allie
that
girl?
kind of exposure.
You got some
what's her name?
followers.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Aleezy? Allie was popular on TikTok before she came on here, but now she's hanging out with what's his name? Huh?
She got a new
She got a
car.
truck.
Yeah, she's a pink
She got
range.
Bro.
she got a range.
Chanel, Louis, hanging
is
out with
more than
not
worth
Adam
it.
22. What's
Dude.
the other one? Aaron or something?
A lot of, look, not every girl that comes on the show ends up blowing up, but like a lot of girls who've come on the show have had like opportunities from coming on. So like you made a Allie, you're right, I shouldn't say it. Allie, hold on. Yeah, she had, like you said, some following before
Aiden
she
Ross,
came on the show.
That's his name.
Yeah, she's going on Aiden Ross, and the Nelk whatever bought her a pink truck, or what was
Pink
it?
Range Rover.
What is? How much money is that?
Damn.
A pink Range Rover?
Probably 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you
Okay.
mean?
And it's
Almost six
customized
figures.
paint.
It's customized
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
like
that shit is
baseline, like
expensive.
90, 100K.
And it wasn't
Yeah.
an old one.
Yeah.
It
Look, I
brand
stand to
new,
benefit
like, if
too
anybody
from
wants
people
to
coming
give
on the
me-
show.
I'm kidding.
I stand to benefit too from people coming on the show. I wouldn't have a show if it wasn't for people willing to come on. I'm not saying that, I'm giving everything and I'm not getting anything. No, of course. But it's like,
Mutually
It
beneficial.
would also
mutually
be different if you were inviting us to come on rather than most of the time. From like what I've heard and what I know, that we all come to you to be on.
Well,
and I feel like that's kind of makes it a little different too. Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
we do both.
Not in every case, but I'm
We
saying
do both.
a lot
So
of the time.
We do both. A lot of
Yeah.
people reach out to us, but we also do reach out to.
Yeah.
So it's mixed. In those two girls' cases, and the three that I kicked off the show, they reached out to us to be
Yeah.
on the show.
I feel like the ones
So-
that complain usually reach out to you.
Wait, so
Which
did you
is so
reach out
crazy.
to Raccoon Girl?
No, she reached out.